Ah, you two! Detective Fulbright has granted you permission to investigate. He also said I should bring you some snacks, or give you a neck rub too if you'd like. Oh, uh, uh, that's alright. But thank you for the offer. Well, time to roll up our sleeves and start investigating. Cue the investigation music. Yeah. Now, let's see. Where's that diagram again? So this lounge is on the 3rd floor, the main building. And according to Apollo, this is where he believes a third party killed his friend. Time to go into investigation mode. Well, let's stop the recap and start looking around for traces of this third person then. You read my mind. You read my mind, Athena. We'll make that our first priority. There's just one problem though. This room. It's just so big. Don't worry. We can use this to help us. What? A Space Center pamphlet? For tourists? Yup. Picked it up at the entrance. The maps inside should come in handy. Let's see. Yep, here it is. A map of the lounge. Holy crap, the lounge is huge. This is the door we went through to talk to the Detective Fulbright. Oh yeah, that's the door with the fingerprint recognition lock. Well, I guess this map will make things a little easier. Yeah, no more excuses. Let's track down the third person. Wait, just one more thing. What's that strange creature moving around outside the window? Oh, boss, it's just a holographic image. Oh, yeah, I knew that. Whew, that's a relief. There should be a button somewhere in this room to turn the image on and off. That's what it says in the pamphlet anyway. The only reason you're so eager to start is so that you can push that button, isn't it? And what's wrong with that? Let's just look for the button while we're looking for clues. Alright, fine. Let's get investigating. Alright. So, how big of a room is this? Okay, it's not that big. What do we got here? A window, and it's right next to a holographic image, too. I bet it's here to help people see the stark contrast between reality and virtual reality. Way off. It says emergency ventilation. You know, to clear smoke from a fire. See, it's pointing out the virtual insanity of reality. Okay. Why don't we try, that? No matter how I look at it, all I can think of is torture device. But I guess it's a training device for getting used to zero gravity. Uh-oh. Athena has an odd glint in her eye. Is she thinking about trying that thing out? I should try to stop her, but I'm afraid she'll just out-muscle me. Hey, Mr. Wright, look at that up there! Oh god. Oh. What is that? Some kind of fragment? It's stuck in tight. Oh, so that's what that glint was all about. That color looks familiar. I think it's part of the oxygen tank. I think you're right, but if that's here, it means Clay's tank ruptured after they arrived at the boarding lounge. So Prosecutor Blackwell's theory that Mr. Starbuck dropped Clay down the ladder must be wrong. And that's the proof right there. This proves that both of the astronauts were alive when they reached the boarding lounge. So, Apollo was right. The scene of the murder wasn't the launch pad. Hee way to go, Apollo! Cool. Okay, so check that. At first glance, it looks like a peaceful landscape, but then there's that creature. Why does it remind me of a seahorse for some reason? Didn't the Hope probe go to some planet? Maybe this is what its surface looked like. I don't know. I think it would have made the news if they discovered a creature like that. It did make quite a bit of news, though, when the probe did come back. Yeah, but the Hope probe didn't even go to a planet. It went to an asteroid. That's a big rock kind of thing. Even aliens... That's a big rock kind of thing. Even aliens can't live there. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. That's some pretty futuristic looking furniture over there. According to the pamphlet, those are no ordinary chairs. They're like amusement park teacup rides. You can power them yourself, it says. Ugh. Oh, that's like a horrible ride. If you spin the table, your chair spins too. Why would anybody want to have something like that here? It's for astronauts who have trouble with the device on the ceiling. No vertical spins. It says it's a training device that's easy on the eyes and on the body. Can a person really call themselves an astronaut if they can't handle 0G? Okay. Anything else? Anything else? I think we got that to talk about. So, it looks like there are 3 doors that lead in and out of this room. And the music just went off all of a sudden. Could we have discovered something? Well, let's check. Drumroll, please. Ta-da! The Space Center pamphlet. Seriously, we needed a drum roll for that? You've talked about it like 1 or 2 times, I think, already. We're here at this place that says Boarding Lounge 1. Here are 3 doors. Let's call them Lefty, Righty, and Downy. People usually say West, East, and South in a case like this, you know. Details, details. Anyway, take a look at the West door. That door with the rocket icon leads to the Launchpad 1. I know because it says here on the map, Launchpad 1 corridor. So that's where we were with the detective. It was filled with smoke after the explosion. Right. Next up, the right-hand side of the map, or east in your world. That's the door with the satellite dish icon to signify communication, aka the control room. Yep, it definitely says control room. Looks like it has another door on the opposite side as well. They communicate and exchange information with rockets and probes in space from there. So, it's the center of the Space Center. The Space Center, if you will. Does everybody start to talk like Director Cosmos after they've been here a while? But it seems like they built a new command center on the 6th floor. That's what they used for the Hat 2 mission. So this control room was empty at the time. Huh. That's suspicious when you put it like that. I've always wanted to see the inside of a mission control room. And since we're here, I'd love to do that too, but it doesn't look like we'll be able to. They want to keep curious kids like you out. So the door is protected with fingerprint recognition. Only the director can go through. With that much security, I'm definitely not the only one they're looking to keep out, Athena. So apparently the lock is also hooked up to the backup generator in case of emergencies. Okay, new evidence down below. Okay, so what about that last door? Right there. This lower door. Oh, excuse me. I mean, south door. It leads to the elevators. This is the door we came through when I barely even moved. I don't know why it did that. Probably should turn sound off when I do that, but then again, it lets me know if it's actually connected or not, so. This is the door we came through when we entered this room, right? Yep. And of course there was no fingerprint recognition device, so it's open to anyone. But the elevators weren't working at the time due to the explosion. Well, that's about it for the 3 musketeers of the boarding lounge. Did you really just make that joke? Thanks. Understanding the layout of the lounge should help us understand the case. That's why I thought we'd better have a good grasp of where all the doors are. And go to. I wasn't done looking this way. Let's see, anything else? Anything else? Maybe I was done. I don't know. It looks like I might have been done at... Oh, hello! I didn't even see you. So this is where they discovered Clay. Yeah, he was already dead when they found him. Let's take a good look at the photo. So he was stretched out like this and... Huh? What's that thing that looks like a thermos? Haven't been updated yet, Phoenix, I guess. That's the thing that Prosecutor Blackwell mentioned when I was in court with Apollo. He said that it contains asteroid samples. Oh, right. Director Cosmos did mention something about that too, didn't he? That they were brought back only 5 days ago by that probe that the HAT-1 launched. I wonder what they look like. Do you think they'll let us see? Let's think about that after we've solved the case, okay? Alright, so on to that side now. And, do we have... Oh, what was that? There we go. These are apparently oxygen capsules. They're for recovery after a training session. I wonder if they can change your voice. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. This isn't helium. Huh? It didn't do a thing. It's not helium, Athena. It's oxygen. Part of the stuff that we breathe in. Okay, so that's that. What do we have in here? Oh, a mirror! How thoughtful for them to put one here. Thoughtful? So the ladies can fix their makeup. One's appearance is just as important in space as it is on Earth, you know. You never know when you're going to run into some other life form after all. I doubt anybody who thinks like that would ever become an astronaut in the first place. Yeah. Okay, anything else? What do we got? Nothing? It looks like that's it on this side. So turn that room a little bit more around, and what do we got over here? Is that a moon? Like, Matt? Here's another amazing piece of equipment. Walk on the surface of the moon, it says. Is that a bungee cord? Wow. Oh boy, I want to try! Gravity is weak on the moon, so I bet I could do mid-air somersaults. We're still on Earth, remember? Besides, it's connected to the ceiling. Well, at least I could jump really high. There's a sign on the wall that clearly says, "Don't jump too high." Then what good is this thing? Didn't I say in the beginning, walk on the surface of the moon? You could bounce your head on the ceiling. What's this? What's this? Whoa! Whoa! Nothing. Yeah, nothing special here, but I'm seeing something. What is that? Hey, I see something shiny down there. Let's take this cover off then. What's this? It looks like a shiny metal jelly bean. No. That's a bullet. It's really small, but it's a bullet. It's only about 2 to 3 millimeters in diameter. Let's see. That would make the caliber 10? Caliber refers to the diameter of a gun's barrel, right? Yes, but I've never heard of a 10 caliber gun before. This bullet must be for a special kind of gun. I bet if you tried firing a bullet this small with a regular-sized gun, it would just fall right out. Yeah, it must have been a really small gun. I wonder how the bullet ended up in here. I mean, we're in the bottom left of the south door side of the room according to the map. That's pretty far from where Clay's body was. Maybe the police didn't think to look here? Yeah, leave it to Detective Fulbright to accidentally hand us the card we need. I mean, this is very vital evidence. What would a bullet be doing here? And that could mean that this is a fabricated piece of evidence, like where the murderer tried to make it look like it was a bloody knife, but in actuality, it could have something to do with this bullet, maybe. I don't know. Discovered in a gutter that runs along the south wall of the boarding lounge. It was fired from a 10 caliber gun. Yeah, I've never heard of a 10 caliber. Anything else? Nope, I think that's it. I'm not seeing anything else, so yeah. Go back. Oh, here we go. What's this? What's this? Yeah, that's what I said. A trap door? It's a trash chute. The cleaning robots throws the garbage out from here. Yes, the cleaning robots throws. The cleaning robots throw the garbage out from here. The robots do the cleaning? What a futuristic world we live in. I just hope they don't revolt like they do in science fiction movies. No way! All the robots here are very nice. Actually, wasn't there one in Launchpad 1? In the Launchpad 1 corridor? We can go say hi to it if you want. Maybe it knows some stuff. There is the security camera that caught the footage. This must be the security camera that recorded the astronauts making their escape. Oh, let's commemorate this occasion with love and peace. If you're done now, shall we move on? Yeah, okay. But just one more time for the road. Peace! Mario! Here we go! Yeah, I don't even know if young people realize that Mario did this when he was in his older days. Although, then again, Virtual Console games should still have that, so... Very mature. Hey! Okay. Is there anything else we can investigate here? Oh! Okay, we got the door and we got the fingerprint scanner. So this is the fingerprint recognition device. I guess you put your hand on this hand mark. Why, guess when you can try. Because it's deactivated. Now, to line my hand up with the outline. Don't, Athena. This thing is related to the case. Get your prints all over that, and the next thing you know, you'll be named a suspect. Ah, how can you be so cruel to a little girl like me? I'm not buying those tears, Missy. Okay, what is this? I wonder what this big knob is for. It looks like a knob on a stove. Well, it's the same shape, but I think that's where the similarities end. I mean, it's behind a glass pane. Pan? I forgot how to pronounce. I forget how to pronounce it. I've seen it like that, but I forget how to pronounce it. Someone's gonna probably say you pronounce it like this, and by that time, I will not care. But what kind of stove would require a knob security like this? Well, the knob is straight up and down, so if it was for a stove, the burner would be off. Right. If it was for a stove. Still, I wonder what it's really for. Something turned on by a knob that's not a stove? How about a rocket engine? If you had to start the engine here, the rocket would take off before you could get in. Then I guess all we can say for now, is that it's a mystery knob. Yeah, that knob. Okay. Let's see. This door is... Where's that pamphlet? Here we are. It's the door to the corridor that leads to Launchpad 1. We went through it earlier when we went to talk to Detective Fulbright. So I guess the security lock must be disengaged now, right? They say the corridor was filled with smoke at the time of the bombing. This thing beside the door must be a fingerprint recognition device. Which reminds me, I think Prosecutor Blackwell talked about it at the trial. The notion of a third party in Launchpad 1 is utterly absurd. Just to enter the area from the lounge, one must pass through a door guarded by a fingerprints recognition device. And allow me to state up front that there are precious few with clearance to do so. Then does this mean that the bomber's prints were verified by the system? But the number of authorized personnel was supposed to be really small. Voila! Fingerprint counter! I brought it just in case something like this came up. Wow. Way to go, like that one girl from Apollo Justice and, investigate, yeah, Investigation 5, or what is it? Episode 5 from original game. I found it at the office. I've been just itching for a chance to use it. Wow, way to think ahead. Now, let's dust the fingerprint recognition device and see what we can find. Sad thing is, I don't think you can actually dust it in this game. You got it. Now to sprinkle some here and a little over there, and whoosh! Let's see what we have here. Oh, we got something. Aww, it's only a single set of prints. Isn't that a good thing? Sure, wish we could figure out whose prints these are. Although I doubt we'll be so lucky as to get the culprit's prints on the first try. Well, I'm willing to bet that Detective Fulbright has some fingerprint data. Right, and there's the security footage of this door too. Yes, here it is. It came up in the court the other day. I wish we could see the part of the footage just after this bit. Oh, because that would be right before the murder, wouldn't it? Let's ask the detective. With the mood he's in, he'll probably show it to us right away. Yeah, he's in almost too good of a mood today. Let's go see if we can find him again once we're done with this room. Shouldn't we be done with this room, like, right now? No? No, not now, my badge. No! Nothing special is there, either. Where? Oh, why can't I look at the window here? A bright purple sky, plenty of greenery, and a tranquil lake. The idyllic? Don't care how it's pronounced. Scene stretches on as far as the eye can see. It's beautiful, but it lacks something to make it truly captivating. That wasn't it. Lovely. Nope, wrong way. Let's try looking a little more. I'm gonna start using the circle pad because I do not see what I'm supposed to be looking for here. Because I know, as long as this music plays, it's still investigation time. Oh! Oh! Hello! What do we have here? There's some kind of panel with 2 buttons on it here. Just push it! That's the invariable principle of buttons! No! Let's not push it! There are such things as buttons left unpushed, you know. Oh! Hey! The giant holographic image disappeared! Yeah, though that side of the wall seems kind of barren without it now. How ironic. It looks very barren, just like the game screen right now. Still, let's see if we can't find anything new with the image off. Let's see. Oh! Oh! What do we have here? It looks as if it was a bullet mark. It looks like a bullet came through here. Or at least hit it. Let's see what we got here. It's a spider web. Hey, Mr. Wright, take a look at this. It looks like a bullet hole. Great find, Athena. It's pretty big. Whoever fired this shot must have been using a pretty large gun. Or were they? You think so? Based on my experience, I'd say this was fired from a regular pistol. Well, whatever size it was, somebody fired a gun in here, right? Apparently. This is an important fact. Do you see a bullet anywhere? Phoenix, you're an idiot sometimes. No, the police might have taken it though. Let's ask Detective Fulbright about this bullet hole later.